Thank you so much, Dr. Kinsey. Good evening. Welcome to Riverside. As Dr. Kinsey said, I am Johanna Kitchell, and it is my honor to be in my 17th year here at Riverside. Your students have been working incredibly hard, and we are so excited to show you how much we've learned. I think kind of as you say, it takes a long time to learn all of this stuff and put it all together. I think you're going to be so impressed with how your students sound. Sometimes you hear them practicing at home and you're wondering to yourself, is that what they're supposed to sound like? And I'm here to tell you, yes, probably. It really is probably what they're supposed to sound like. But when you put it all together, it sounds even better. As you can see in front of us, we have an amazing group of students in orchestra. This is just the beginners, and there's 107 students sitting before you. There are 53 violins, 27 violas, 22 cellos, and 5 basses. One of the unique and exciting things about orchestra is that there are 2 beginning groups combined here. There are both 6th graders and students in 7th grade beginning orchestra. It's just so fantastic to see so many students have an interest in starting a string instrument, and I'm glad that we have the opportunity to perform together. So tonight's going to be a little bit of an performance as much of a performance. We're going to kind of walk you through our semester in about 15 minutes and show you all of the different things that we've been doing. So, back in August and September, we learned how to hold our instruments and the names of our strings. Our first few songs are about naming our strings, hearing their sounds, and using the proper technique. We pluck our strings first. The fancy word for that is called pizzicato, which you will see later in the concert. This allows us to master our instrument cautionary placement while learning more about reading music. We add the bow when we are ready in Bowtober, and that play is called our Go. So our first song will be our Dad song, followed by our Dad grand finale. Once we master our strings and our bowing, it's time to add our left hands. Our left hands help us play the other notes that are not our open strings. We also learn how to play in harmony. That is, how to have more than one line of music played at the same time. We're going to play 3 tunes for you now. A hot cross buns, then our Dad meets hot cross buns duet, followed by a very happy little lamb. I love to tell people, like, people are like, oh my gosh, my favorite restaurant is so sweet. And I love to tell everybody, I just don't do sweet prohibitions. It's just, I don't do that. Okay, so as we become more skilled in our playing, we add more fingers and more notes, and we learn our first scale. We also add new bowing patterns. We learn how to play a little tune we call the monkey song, which sounds like a little monkey going up and down a tree. Scales are a pattern of notes that go up and then down, and are the basis of many musical studies and techniques. After we play our monkey song, we expand our monkey song to be super monkey song, which is also our first scale. So first we're going to do our monkey song, and then our super monkey song. Big accomplishment is to play longer things. While our first few tunes are just a few measures long, like our responsibility had a little later, these next few extend our ability to hold our instrument, maintain our posture, and our ability to read music. We're also going to bring a little winter holiday tune. So up next we've got Dreidel and Jingle Bells. to make sure that I thank Dr. David Minty, Mr. Brian Farrow at the intermediate, and Mr. Rock Husing and Mrs. Jeannie Andrews at the junior high for being such supportive administrators. It really is not the norm, and it really is wonderful to have principals and assistant principals who support the arts to the extent that the four of them do. We are incredibly lucky to have such wonderful administrators here at RSI and at RGH, and to have the leadership that we have here. For most of the semester, I was lucky enough to work with a wonderful student teacher. Ms. Keegan Hernandez was instrumental in helping the students succeed, working with the students each day, learning what it takes to lead a large program, and growing as an educator. Unfortunately, her student teaching placement ended before the semester, like our semester ended. So she's not here this evening. She is already back with her family for the winter break. But I am beyond proud of the work that she did, and I have no doubt that she will make an incredible educator in her own classroom one day soon. Learning to play a string instrument is a very detail-oriented undertaking, and there's no way that I can tackle it all on my own, especially with over 100 students. I am so fortunate to have wonderful adjunct teachers this year. They have given so much of their time and energy into working with your kids. It is truly because of the adjunct teachers that they sound so good. I want to make sure that I thank them. Most of them are busy with their own teaching and performing right now, but I do have one of them here. So we have Sharif Ibrahim, Robert Jessica, Jenna Small, Sam Barnes, Eric Blackman, and Alex Beecham. They've all spent time helping your students learn these instruments. If you haven't seen their speech of this year's scene, if you haven't seen them, make sure to tell them thank you. With that, we are going to finish our concert with two more pieces: pizzicato push-ups and open string march. These pieces are our first official orchestra pieces, with each instrument on its own part. Learning to play your own part takes extra work, as the people around you might not be playing what you are, and the sounds you're hearing might not match those. Orchestral music requires extra work on our counting and our rhythm, our self-awareness, our listening skills, and our playing ability. I should mention that these students learned these pieces just between Thanksgiving break and this evening. So we're going to play two for each one. First is pizzicato push-ups and open string march.